Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where apparently we have a free merchant and we need to deal with that. But we have a lot of things that we need to deal with, actually. This is going to be a chill episode, and by chill episode, I mean we're going to have a lot of rebellion. So that's going to be a thing. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. Actually, I'm going to keep these forts for the time being. We'll get rid of these later. But we've currently got 99% overextension. And this is going to be a big deal. Our war exhaustion is going to drop, and our overextension will drop over time as well. But for right now, we're going to need to deal with a lot of rebels. And I'm just going to pop in this leader here. And this leader will help take care of that. And we're going to take a quick look at our provincial... oh my. We're going to have rebels for a little bit. Noted. Okay, these guys are headed up over this way. I don't know if they're going to immediately fight these guys or not. We can't choose a new leader. They're black flagged, but this is occupied by rebels. Will they become unblack flagged when they get here or not? I don't know, and I don't want to risk it. So we're going to take them to Saruhan instead. Okay, so we need to work on our merchants, obviously. Oh, and I just remembered there was a request to show the religious map mode from one of the commenters. This is what we've got going on right now. We are currently working on spreading Coptic religion, of course, but that is a work in progress, and there's still a fair amount of Orthodox and Catholic, particularly in these regions. But it's a work in progress. Hindu is over here, Tengri, Confucian. Okay. So that's what we've got so far for our religious map mode. We're getting there, slowly. Let's hop into the trade map mode here. Of course, our main trade port is Genoa, which is an end trade node. And we are currently in Sevilla, sending it up this direction. This is the only exit, so we don't need to be in Valencia. We just need to push it up this direction, which is already happening. In Alexandria, we are pushing it this direction so that it can go to Genoa, which this goes directly to Genoa. So that's perfect. And then we are currently pushing it to Hormuz. We might want to push it to Alexandria instead of Hormuz, realistically. Let's see here. We're currently steering it to Hormuz, which has the only output being to Basra. That could then be steered to Aleppo a little bit more thoroughly. Yeah, we control that whole node. And then Aleppo can push it into Alexandria. So that is a better route. So we should recall this merchant, and he'll be back in 9 days. So we're going to... Actually, this was fine. We're going to transfer trade power here, and we're going to tick forward just a couple days and let that happen. There we go. We transfer up over this way. There's only one exit here, but we need a merchant over here to transfer this way. For sure. Okay, our colony just grew, so let's go deal with that. So let's hop over here. There we go. We're going to go ahead and colonize over here in Ethiopia and Canada. Fantastic. And we're going to arrive in 3, 2, 1. There we go. So we have someone in Basra currently, and it is pushing out this direction to Aleppo. 50%. Why is trade power sending it up this direction to the Caspian Sea? We only control 22% of trade power here. Maybe this just hasn't updated? We do need a new rival, and we're going to re-rival China. There we go. And yes, we do expect that. We're going to be fighting them quite soon. And there are these guys over here. We're going to wait until after this battle is done, actually. And these guys are going to be a little stuck, because they're going to get unblack flagged the moment they get here. We're going to have to move them via transport. These guys can be moved over here. This is the European first, so that's perfectly fine. We'll just park them right over there. Excellent. Okay, so let's let this month tick happen. There we go. And let's just see what that did to our trade over here. Yes, 34.67 is currently pushing into Aleppo. So I think we're going to be better off to then push this. Instead of pushing in Seville, we're going to recall this merchant. That's going to be another month. We did win this battle, and our general died. I did not intend for that to happen. I guess we'll roll up a new one. That's actually really solid. 4 maneuver, 4 shock, 2 fire. Yeah, we'll take that. Happily. We're probably not going to get this crossing penalty because their general has no maneuver. So we outmaneuver them, and this should, in theory, be pretty killable. Fantastic. Influenza, we will quarantine the port, I guess. I hate to lose that admin power, though. We're negative on our admin power and our dip power right now. So that's definitely something we need to be working towards. Yes, we did indeed win this. That's fantastic. Okay. Excellent. Next up, let's go back into the trade map mode here. And we need to make sure that this trade that is coming from Aleppo is, instead of being steered to Constantinople, is being steered down to Alexandria. That's going to be the important thing. So we're going to transfer trade power down over here. He'll arrive in 15 days. And this should... I forgot about these separatists. We'll go ahead and put this fancy new leader in here once we can. But for now, we'll move over there. Okay, let's check our trade here. Yep, we're pushing out this way. As soon as the month tick happens, we should see the vast majority of this trade, instead of going to our rivals in Constantinople, will be pushed down to Alexandria, which pushes it directly into our main trade port, Genoa. Bam. Look at that, 32.92. And then we have a rebellion over here. That's fine. Where is the army that was supposed to be over here? I feel like there was supposed to be an army stationed here. Where's the African second? Ah. The Asian second is here. The African second is here. The African third... Ah, this is the African third. Or no, that's the Asian third. Where's the African third? Yeah, this is the... This is the Asian third. The African third apparently is too complicated. That is over there. Right. So we need to flip these guys around. Okay. We should probably put our king here for 5 maneuver to get there a little quicker. And this is the Asian third, which is fine to be there. That's the Asian second, which is fine to be there as well. Okay, so we should be seeing a marked increase in our trade income. And indeed, we are. That's fantastic. Because we're taking a slightly more circuitous route, which gives us more multipliers. And yeah, we're making 53 with everything maxed. I like it. That's really solid. In fact, we may want to construct a few trade ports, or rather a few marketplaces. Sevilla, Genoa, basically anywhere that we're gaining more than 5 trade power is, I think, going to be the cutoff here. There we go. And of course, we're going to build some courthouses. because why not? Okay, as soon as we've capped this back, we're going to need to put our good leader in here. Their leadership is 1 maneuver. So this guy should be fine to do a river crossing against this. We've got some French separatists up over here. Okay. We're going to rotate the European 2nd and the European 1st over to deal with that. I did fully expect that we would have a fair number of rebellions from this. Okay, that is the Songhaian separatists. That is expected. So let's just crush this rebel force. I wouldn't exactly call that crushing them. In fact, we lost. I have to assume that that was bad rolls, because we were doing very well until we suddenly weren't. That's okay. We can just pop that leader over here temporarily and start working on this force. And we can just throw troops at this essentially forever. How are we doing on our overextension? Yikes, we're only 20% there. Okay, this is definitely going to take some time. See, this is more like how I expected that to go. Let's check over here to see if we have fully retreated. We have. We're going to move up over this way and just work on recovery a little bit. Excellent. That force is done. And actually, we don't need the European 2nd over here. I was just bringing them over just in case. We just lost our theologian. And we can definitely afford somebody like this. A +3 admin leader. That's really solid. Happy about that. Okay, we're going to take these guys up over here. And we've still got these rebels to deal with, but we'll go cap that back temporarily. Well, at least for now. Okay. More rebels over in this region. That is fine. We can send the African 3rd back to deal with those, although they may need reinforcements, we'll have to see. And of course, the European 3rd should be moved. And we're going to take the European 3rd up over here. That'll be fine. Songhaian separatists are being Songhaian separatists. That is expected. Okay, we will hop into that province. And we will take a look over here. We've almost got this capped back. Our explorer just finished up, so we will send him out. Excellent. There we go. We're at 16.3k. I think we will go ahead and... Oh, this guy is still in enemy territory. We'll have to wait until this cap is done. Yeah, Asturian separatists being Asturian separatists. How typical. We're actually going to drop the European 3rd over here. And we are going to put this leader in right here. And over we go. They have a slight numerical advantage, but it shouldn't be too bad in theory. Okay, that battle is over. And let's just keep an eye on this. We rolled a 0. Okay, that's a good roll. That's another decent roll. That's a solid roll right there. That 4 shock is just crushing them. Very nice. Okay, so there's that dealt with. So now all we've got is this over here. And we'll bring this guy over just as soon as we can. Which it'll be a little bit yet before we finish that occupation. They're going to arrive on 20 February. We'll wait 1 day. There we go. Excellent. And we'll take these guys up over here. Okay, Basra and Sharikia over here. That's fine. We can deal with this. Oh, hello. I didn't realize those guys were there. Okay. This is exactly what I expected, by the way. We fully expected that we would have this sort of issue. And we can probably start working on coring at least another province. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. We'll send this guy in, and then these will reinforce in just a moment. The European third will reinforce that. Fantastic. Yep, we'll take that back. Okay, looks good. Production efficiency reduction, that's not ideal. Admin power, oof. 1 April, 1 April. Wait, so these last the same amount of time? But this is twice as bad? I guess we'll just pray for the best. Okay, so we have some rebels up over here. That is perfectly fine. We can deal with that. And more rebels over here. Okay, so we're going to come over this way to grab the Asian first out of there. And that's fine. So there's that dealt with. We're going to send this unit up to here, and this unit over to here. Fantastic. Okay, just checking on our status on some of these other locations. That'll be fine. In fact, we could... Well, we need to increase our number of brigs here, right? We need to bring that up to 20. So that's something we can work on immediately. And actually, these guys could just go in. And I believe they shall. So in we go. Should have no real problem there. Gilani separatists over here. That's fine. We're going to take out these troops. No concerns. We won both of those battles. So the European third can remain where it is. The African third will return to its post. There we go. These guys are going to be ready to be shuffled over to respond to this. Okay, we'll attach them to the transport. The transport will drop them off just over here. Can we core anything else? Not quite. We're very close. 50 milpow? Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, and then we will put in our king to go over here. And then we will put in this leader to come down over this way. Excellent. We can grab a military tech, and we're actually not ahead of time in this, so we're going to do so. This will give us new cannon, artillery fire, and shock. That's really strong, actually. So, do we want an additional shock pip? Do we want better offensive morale or defense morale? Iron cannons have an additional fire pip. So do we want... This is only defensive shock. I mostly attack. This is defensive morale, but then again, our backline shouldn't be getting hit. I think offensive fire is what we're looking for. Excellent. We'll start coring this. There we go. How many more rebel uprisings do we have coming? Quite a few. But that's okay. We'll put them down as needed. I'm actually surprised that we did not see any rebellions pop there, although we do have a free advisor slot. Colonial range, improve relations increase. So if we hire this guy, it would not be necessarily for the improve relations increase, although that might come in handy here and there. But it would be for the +3 admin power per month, or rather dip power per month. Yeah, we're making 11 per month. That's not bad. We'll definitely take that. Okay, Melindian separatists. I am not surprised to see this. We'll move these troops down over this way. And we're going to engage them just as soon as we are in position here. And here we go. Should have no problem taking that out. Okay, that was this up here. That is perfectly fine. Now this is potentially spooky, but they have no leader. Okay, Gafsa, that is also fine. In fact, we were already heading literally to that province. We'll take it. So our leadership and more professional troops will hopefully carry the day here, although their no leader rolled an 8. That's rough. Okay, we won this battle, as expected. Their no leader is rolling really well. Oh, there we go. It rolled a 0. We rolled fantastically. That's GG for them. Right? Okay, that was closer than I would have liked it to be. This up here is similar, but look at this roll in the fire phase. Very nice. Thuringian Separatists. Ah, I did not realize that there were Thuringian Separatists up here. That's fine. We'll deal with those. Okay, we won this as well. That is ideal. Internal conflicts in Lithuania. That's fine. Okay, more rebels up over here. I definitely want to get this leader in here, but I guess we're going to not have a leader. We do have the numbers on them, so that should be fine. Okay, the Asian third can take that. That is perfectly fine. Okay, no problem. Fantastic. We'll take this back. And 48 is our next these are Greek culture? Okay, whatever. 48 will be our next core cost. So next month we'll be able to do that. We just got Gafsa back. So we will come on over here. Fantastic. As soon as we get this back, we will be able to put in our leader and then go take on these guys. There are more zealots over... These are Orthodox zealots, actually. So that's slightly different over here. Okay, we will put in this leader and go crush this unit. No problem. We will start coring Coimbra. Excellent. And our overextension will start going away quite soon. It looks like we've got this reasonably under control. Some of these battles have been a wee bit spicy, but that's only because we're sending single units after them. Excellent. So I believe that is all of the current rebels under control, yes? Songhai. Right. We hadn't gotten this back, but that is no rebel armies up currently. Perfect. So we will let our armies regenerate for a little bit. We are currently lacking 12,953 men. We're gaining 2,092 per month. I'm going to go ahead and... Because we're making, frankly, we were making, frankly, a ludicrous amount of money. But that's because of our overextension that it's not really coming down as... Or rather, that it's not... Our spending is as high as it is. So that's fine. But I'm going to go ahead and debase here. We're going to have to stop doing that at some point soon. But that point is not now. I'm going to go ahead and drop our army maintenance a little bit. And I'll have to remember that I've done that before the next fight with rebels, which will happen quite soon. I just don't want to go into debt here. So we will go ahead and build a few courthouses. And actually, let me sort by improvement. Okay, apparently there's not really much of one there. Okay, there's some courthouses built. We still have a few to go, but actually not that many. We're kind of getting close. Like, to the point where I almost want to debase again. And get another group of them going. Yeah, we're getting pretty close on that. Okay. I'm not going to debase again. I don't want to go over 4 corruption for right now, but this is fine. So we are reinforcing not our full amount of troops per month right now, so I'm actually going to root out slightly less corruption, and we'll do something like this for right now. That should do. Excellent. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, our overextension is going to come down, and these separatists will start to chill. And that'll be nice. We'll send the fleet over to here. Actually, yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Did I already do the outro? I can't remember. I'm going to do it again. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.